You know, in the world of sports, some moments are just bigger than the game. And this week, we saw one of them. A single pass, believe it or not, 21 years in the making, that literally rewrote the NBA history books. And that was just the start of it all.
And who better to start with than the man at the center of it all? Here's what LeBron James had to say right after a play that seemed so simple, but turned into a moment for the ages.
So this was that moment. For the very first time in the entire history of the NBA, a father passed the ball to his son for an assist. I mean, it was just a routine play, but it was anything but ordinary.
All right, so picture this. It's the Lakers versus the Nets. LeBron James, the league's all-time scoring king, gets double-teamed. He kicks the ball out and finds his son, Bronny, open on the wing. Bronny gives a little fake, sets his feet, and then just calmly drains the three-pointer. And just like that, history.
But look, this is so much more than just a single play. It's like a bridge connecting two entire generations of basketball. You have LeBron's debut way back in 2003, and now his son's arrival in 2024. And for Bronny, man, what a powerful milestone, especially after his incredible comeback from that cardiac arrest event just last year.
Okay, so we're going from a moment of almost planned destiny to one of pure unscripted chaos. Let's head over to the baseball diamond for some serious late-game drama.
We're at Petco Park, where the Padres and Rockies are just locked in this absolute marathon of a game. We're past the 9th, we're past the 10th, we are deep in the bottom of the 12th inning, and this game just refuses to end.
And you can just feel the pressure building. The game is tied 3-3, the bases are loaded with nowhere to put the batter, and the Rockies are riding a hot 4-game winning streak. And then, Xander Bogaerts steps up to the plate with a chance to be the hero.
And what does he do? He delivers. Bogaerts launches an absolute moonshot to left field for a walk-off grand slam. It's his 9th career grand slam, if you can believe that, and it gives the Padres a 7-3 victory, snapping the Rockies' streak in the most spectacular way possible.
So we've gone from a historic single moment to a dramatic one. Now let's talk about sustained, season-long excellence. We're heading to the ice, where one team has pretty much been in a league of its own.
The Colorado Avalanche are officially on top of the hockey world. With their 3-1 win over the Flames, they've clinched the President's Trophy. And what that means is they have the best record in the entire NHL, guaranteeing them home ice advantage all the way through the playoffs.
I mean, their dominance is just undeniable. Nathan MacKinnon just hit a new career high with his 52nd goal of the season. The team has racked up 114 points, and now they're chasing that super rare 120-point milestone. To put that in perspective, only 12 teams in NHL history have ever done that.
So you know, while these legends are out there making history, there is always a new generation rising up, ready to take their place. Let's look at two young stars who are carving out their own totally unique paths to the top. Okay, first up, you have got to meet João Fonseca. He's a 19-year-old phenom from Brazil who just sent shockwaves through the tennis world. He scored a massive upset at the Monte Carlo Masters, which, by the way, is a tournament that hasn't had a Brazilian champion since the legend, Guga Kuerten, back in 2001. And this was a true David versus Goliath situation. Fonseca, ranked 40th, took on a top 30 opponent and just battled for over 2.5 hours on that grueling Monte Carlo clay. This was a major statement win for the young Brazilian on a huge global stage.
All right, let's switch gears to basketball for a story about a player who isn't just playing the game, he's changing how you even get to the game. His name is Dink Pate, and he's taking a path to the NBA that we've really never seen before.
So, to really get Paridi's journey, you have to know about the G League Ignite program. It was this groundbreaking experiment that let top high school players just skip college altogether and turn pro right away. Now, it's actually shut down, mostly because new college rules let players get paid, which makes staying in school a better option. But its impact on guys like Paridi is huge.
What Pate did here is a total game changer. He bet on himself, skipped college to play in the G League against grown men. And now, he's jumping back into the college transfer portal. And you've got top programs like Kentucky lining up for him. Why? Because he brings something no other recruit has, a full year of professional experience. He's basically a seasoned vet before he even plays a single college game.
So after all that, what's the big takeaway from this incredible week? It's a powerful reminder that sports are so much more than just games, right? They're about these incredible moments that go way beyond the final score.
They're about legacy, watching a father literally pass the torch to his son on the biggest stage in the world.
They're about that pure, unscripted, heart-pounding drama of a game-winning grand slam in extra innings. They're about the relentless pursuit of dominance, the ultimate reward for a whole season of just being the best.
And finally, they are about the future, as a whole new generation of stars comes up to challenge the old guard and forge their own paths to greatness.
I mean, it was a week that really had it all: history, drama, and a real glimpse of what's coming next. Which brings me to one last question I want to ask all of you. 20 years from now, which one of these moments do you think we'll still be talking about?